Alrighty, I am trying to take a video. I tried about half a dozen times yesterday and it just kept not turning out. So I'm trying again. It's first thing in the morning. Nobody has eaten breakfast yet. The moms are in their pens eagerly waiting for their breakfast. Go back. Go back. Don't touch the mat. Go on. Good boy. So I wanted to show the puppies. The gremlins. They're at the gremlin stage. This is such a fun stage. So we have everyone in here except for Tiny Tim. You can hear the little rumblings of everybody. Good boy. They're learning about the not crossing the static mat. Whoops. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go back. Good girl. So when we see a puppy on top of another puppy, we can assume they are expressing dominance. And Francine's puppies are all pretty dominant. And that's just with other dogs, like they're really sweet with people. So, so that's where we would match them up with ideally a submissive dog, or you can have more than one dominant dog in the home, but if there's a bone or food situation, you know, usually the dominant dog gets the bone. Gets the bone first. So one thing that kept messing up my videos yesterday was I just had too many other dogs around. So today I have all the moms in their pens and all the extra dogs just still in their pens, so you could just see the puppies, because it was chaotic for me, and I live here, so I mean, that's just how our life is all the time. But watching the video through my phone here as I was taking it, I'm thinking, must look pretty confusing to anyone looking through to know who's who. So hopefully this will be a good one. So right now you're seeing the alpha part of Francine's puppies, but not the not how they are with people. So when Mike is available later, I'll have him get down and show you how they are with people, because they're very different with people. I mean, they're very sweet puppies, very fun-loving, but you just have to know that those three at least have a dominant streak. You're gonna eat that pellet? People ask sometimes, do the puppies eat the pellets? I say, not really. They just chew on them the same way they chew on everything else. But they do tend to... Go back. Go back. Go, go, go. Got a beep. Good girl. So to those of you on the deposit list, I will share my feelings for today, which could change in an hour by the time I post the video. But if you don't mind me going back and forth, I'll go ahead and share my feelings about the puppies. So at this time, I've got my eyes on all of Francine's puppies and Splash's girl and mostly Piper's black and white girl. It's too soon for me to make any definitive decisions. I'll evaluate their conformation at 8 weeks, and they are 5 and 6 weeks today. So still too soon for me to make any decisions, but that doesn't mean I'm keeping those or that they won't be available. And that doesn't mean the other ones will be available. That's just where my focus is. I'll be evaluating everybody as a potential show prospect. Hey, 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 hey. And then kind of narrow it down one by one. Oh, go back, go back. Oh, there you go. Little beep. Sometime soon I will email you guys on the deposit list and ask, if you were able to choose, what would be your top 3 choices in order. Because sometimes I make my decision the very last day. Oh, did you have a little lesson there? Little one? A little fluffy one? They're so fluffy. Those are the Tater Francine puppies. And that little black and tan boy does not like being dominated, I guess. All the puppies love to get on his back. And he just does not like it at all. There's Francine Smooth Coat Girl expressing her dominance in a strong way. I always recommend watching several videos before deciding what you think about a puppy, because sometimes they act very different in one video versus another. Circumstances change, dynamics change, even when there's maybe there's a puppy that's a dominant one from a litter. When their litter mates, or when that one leaves, then a new dominant one seems to arise. And so just being in different environments, how they act tends to change. But usually if they're dominant, they're always dominant. You just don't necessarily see it the same way. But I always think a good match is a dominant puppy with a submissive puppy. We have more than one dominant dog, and it's not usually an issue unless they're in heat. Then sometimes they express their dominance and nobody wants to back down. But that's what we try to do with our puppy matchmaking, just match you up with not just the coat style or gender that you want, but the temperament as well for you and your dogs or your kids or your lifestyle. Well, I'm going to try not to have this be 20 minutes long. So I will cut it short here. And if you're interested in a puppy, the first step in pursuing a puppy is to fill out a puppy application through our website. I'll put the link below. When we decide which puppies to offer to pet homes, we offer them first to those on our deposit list. And we don't require deposits, but we do accept them if we've approved your puppy application. And when you visit our deposit page, you can see how many people are on the list. Don't just count the people and think to yourself, oh, there's like 18 people ahead of me, or whatever the number is. But you have to actually look at what they're looking for, because some people are not even looking for a puppy this year. So I would say that's an example of a puppy having enough dominance to stand up for himself. That was the one we call Dozer over there. Not taking any slack. Same thing with the little boy there. They're defending themselves or expressing their opinion. They do not like someone to be dominant over them. They all sound like gremlins at this stage though, so definitely watch a few videos and watch them with people. This is just how they interact with other dogs. There's a whole other side to their temperament, having to do with how they interact with people. So it's good to see the whole picture. So about our deposit list, for example, let's say you're number 10 on the list, but actually what you're looking for, you might only be number 3, depending on how many other people are above you on the list looking for that exact same thing. So you just kind of have to evaluate the list. But usually people who are flexible on the puppy gender, the puppy coat, are getting a puppy within a year. We've been able to have a good selection with our growing puppy family. Well, I said I was going to make this video shorter, but maybe I'll just keep recording since everyone's active right now. You can always turn it off if you're bored. I spend a lot of time just sitting watching puppies. Mike has started the photo shoot yesterday, but had to take a break, and hopefully he'll get back to it today. Sorry, it's really delayed. Good girl. See, the puppies who don't care when another one gets on their back, I would say they're pretty submissive. That would be a good combination in a home. The ones that put up a fuss, they can still get along. They just have to establish their pecking order, so to speak. We do plan to offer pickup in different locations for these puppies specifically, including Colorado and even as far as Washington State. So we have different methods of transportation, and you can inquire for more information. And the prices are not very much because we have different ways of doing it. Not like an official transport service, but either ourselves or people we know and trust. Somebody's ready for breakfast. They're still nursing, but the mamas are, at least Francine is pretty much done. They still nurse sometimes, but, and then Piper is starting to wean hers. I know, Francine, you can wait. You're not starving. I know. You just think you're starving. You can wait till I finish my video. They love their meals. I'll take a peek at Tiny Tim over there. Hey, Mama. Hold on, I want to get Tiny Tim. There's Tiny Tim. Let's see if we can see him walking. I know you're ready for your breakfast. You just have to wait for me to be done with my video. Hold on, I'm trying to get your baby. He just doesn't nurse very well, so whoops. Splash. Hold still, hold still. All right, you come out. Oh, gotta get her out with one hand. Hold on. Okay. There we go. All right, now I can get him better. Okay. All right, come here, little guy. All right, everybody's ready for their breakfast, so. All right, well, be sure to like our videos and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new ones, because these days we like to take a lot because there's just lots to share.